everybody, we get questions a lot about what we can grow in these hinged hoop houses. So today I just wanted to go over a few of our favorite things that we're going to be growing in them this season. So we just finished building these out and we are still working on getting plastic sheeting on a lot of these too. We've only have them on a couple, but we are going to be planting out very soon and people will be surprised to hear that because it is January still and we're going to be having a huge cold front coming in this next week. But after that, we're going to be getting started direct seeding outdoors because it's going to be we're going to be able to extend the growing season of a lot of our plants by starting early. So a few of our favorite things to grow in these hinged hoop houses that we have are going to be the greens, especially. We love growing lettuce, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, you name it, we love it. So we're going to be growing a lot of leafy greens this season, and it'll really help to extend their growing season by having this so we can get them started earlier. And then you can also too extend them by maybe adding a little bit of shade cloth after this cold season comes through and it's springtime coming into the summer. You can help to create a little bit cooler environment by adding a little bit of shade to it as well. Along with the leafy greens, we're going to be doing a lot of brassicas. So we're going to be doing things like broccoli, cabbage, cauliflowers. Those right there we'll be doing a lot of in here because those don't necessarily need the pollinators to come in, and it can really help with the pests. So things like the cabbage moths and the cabbage loopers, things like that we typically battle in the spring, we're not going to have to worry about at all because we're going to change this over to some insect netting. So we're going to be using these year round to protect all of our plants. Now I can also grow things that do need pollinators under some insect netting, but I'll just have to remove them once they get to the flowering stage. So that way they can get some pollinators in, because I definitely want to make sure we have plenty of bees and butterflies and all of that coming in to pollinate some of our plants. But I'm going to be starting some of our squashes and things like that and getting them to be a little bit more established so that way we won't have to worry about things like the squash vine borer coming in to one of the tender young seedlings and coming in at the base of the plant as much. So I'll just have to watch for more whenever they get a little bit larger, and it'll be easier for me at that point to add some aluminum foil at the base. So that way I can deter the squash vine borer a little bit more, but it'll be helpful for a number of different plants. So we're going to be using these all year round for exactly like I've been talking about. So with the plastic sheeting, by extending our growing season when it's cold, and then the insect netting, as well as using some shade cloth too. So we're going to be using a little bit of everything and growing a little bit of everything underneath them. So make sure you follow along. We're going to be planting out this upcoming month or so. So come join us.